Hey, y'all, come on in. You're here on a great day.
We are off to Italy today with a new maker, Antica Barberia.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. Thank you for finding our little barbershop. If you happen to be here during one of the live premieres, we'd love to meet you. Come on in the live chat and meet the Whiff Pack, a cool group of friends from all over the world hanging out, and they'd love to meet you too.
They would. And for our mention today, we wanted to show you this razor stand we got from Spot Prints. We love the colors, and it fits our bison perfectly.
Yeah, y'all, this came with my Santa ball that his little girl made for Santa Claus at Christmas time. Look at that. They could put images on the bottom. It's amazing. And this was in the box. And I was like, what in the world is this? It looks like an octopus with tentacles ready to go. And
But
Sarah
wait.
went and grabbed our bison in the Arctic colorway. And look at this, y'all. This sits at a slight angle. How cool is that? I am not buying any other grown-up razor stands ever again. These are incredible. I love these. Thank you so much. Head over to the website you are seeing here on the screen to see what else he has got going on over there at Spot Prints. And what is our soap today?
Our soap today was sent to us by Doug Lane of Adopted Acres Soap Company, and he picked this out. It's a talc scent soap, and it's a new maker in Italy we've never heard of.
Yeah, y'all, and he sent the aftershave in one of the most beautiful containers I have ever seen in my whole life. Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all, so from the sales page at antica-barberia.us.
A traditional solid shaving cream presented in a resealable aluminum tin with our irresistible and charming traditional talc fragrance.
A, you can't go wrong with a talc fragrance in the wet shaving world. And B, a solid shaving cream. That's like a jumbo shrimp, right?
And they're from Mondial, Italy, wherever that may be.
Oh, nothing.
Thanks, buddy, and let's open the box you sent us.
Y'all, the other soap that Douglas sent us a couple of weeks ago, Caldwell Massey No. 6, the George Washington scent, made by the same people because they are still in business from 1750, created shockwaves in our barbershop. Your girl here has used it a couple of times. My cousin Melinda Kearing came over and just about stole it from us.
Yep.
So I'm excited because his nose. Oh, what is this?
Is that
Hold
the
on.
big one?
You open that. I'll open this. I don't know what these are.
Okay, we got two things open. Hold on. Watch out, Laney. This is for real.
Oh, gotcha.
Fancy presentation.
Right,
okay.
y'all, look at this in a resealable aluminum tin. How
They weren't
dapper and
kidding.
beautiful is this?
This is the aftershave lotion.
Oh,
Hold on.
cool.
I don't want to break the box. Oh, it's kind of got a little amber hue to it. Fancy!
Y'all, that's like the fanciest bottle in our whole shave cabinet so far. Look at that. Don't drop that on your foot.
I feel like with these colors, it'd be like a fancy bed and breakfast in Italy
Y'all,
somewhere.
these are some dapper perfect friends. I am ready for a first impression. I can't resist a talc
You gotta go
baby
first.
powder set. Y'all, how barbershoppy can you get? I'm going first on this. Are you ready? Here we go.
Is it a
Taking it in. Oh.
hard puck looking thing?
Oh. It's... Oh.
A traditional solid shaving cream, it
Yeah,
says.
it's a little excited. Or it's cold out. All right, here we go.
That was fast. Yeah. I mean, Doug knows. Let's be real.
Y'all. Well, I've made a giant mistake. I thought this was going to smell like talc because it said talc. Y'all.
It does.
Hold on. Whoa. All right. Generally, being born in the United States in the 1970s, when you think talc, you think baby powder. And a lot of that has to do with the marketing campaigns of Johnson & Johnson, etc. And baby powder is made up of a very specific blend of florals and spices to smell like baby powder. Talc does not smell like that. And if you saw our talc and lavender episode from Ariana and Evans, we were sort of shocked and surprised that it was not a baby powder note. It was a talc note.
Yes.
Beautiful, dry, herby, chalky, and a jumping off point for a lovely scent. Y'all, this is different. This is not baby powder. They are starting with that beautiful natural talc scent in the middle, But then it is going wide and deep. It doesn't go up into the florals like talc and lavender. It goes down into the woods and spices and then spreads out. So I wouldn't even take talc as the first scent note that's jumping out at me.
No way.
But let me see if I can figure out what that is. Hold on. It's something green and woody that are coming together with just a little bit of talc to be their dance floor. And it's a beautiful white, spicy wood that's coming up against like a marigold. Something floral, but something orange and spicy and masculine. That's what's going on. This is not a single scent note. Hold on. And then maybe a light orange, citrus, or a floral to just patch on the butt on the way out. This is a dance that's going on with this, and it's lovely. I'm almost curious, like, how solid this shaving can be. Oh, here, push it. You can it's almost like a sterling consistency, right?
Oh, yeah. It's still like somehow thicker, but you can push into it.
A little bit of orange woody spice under the surface. There's a lot happening here, and I might need your help. Are you ready to take this in?
I think so.
Woo,
can you tell that it has like an Italian kind of vibe at all?
Absolutely. This does not smell like it's from one of our American artisans. It does have sort of a spicier undertone in the base of something woody and like a chypre that, for me, we have only experienced in the more Italian barbershops.
Someone's snoring. I apologize.
Yeah, there's no mint in this, or she would have woken up immediately.
Yeah, she's puppied down. All right. I am curious.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to smell this.
It's funny because most of the time when we get a single scent note, it is a single scent note. But some of the time, it's things around it to help that scent note have more of a potent scent here.
Or a different personality, a different take on it, right?
Let me see here. Oh, I get way more like greens in my mind.
Yes, rose stem kind of green. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. More like an herb or something meets a woodsy thing. Like, I got to say, their talc must smell different than ours because this is not what 100%. I was expecting.
Well, I think ours is baby powder. Usually when you see like a talc or a powder on the American pharmacy shelf, that's kind of what it is. It's got lavender. It's got those kind of things.
But my brain usually gets something more of like a white color. Right. This,
no,
there's things in here.
I get tans and oranges and browns and it's beautiful. I don't think it's a far cousin from Coswell Massey No. 6, do you?
I think this is a drier type of a scent.
Yeah, it's more subdued.
Yeah, and I almost get more of like a classic aftershave vibe, but not like it's still its own, but it's closer to that.
Avon kind.
No.
Right. Sometimes American aftershaves can have a little bit of a syrupy, sweeter, cheaper sort of
This does not have that.
This does not have that.
It's definitely masculine to me. It has more of that Italian-y kind of herbs.
Our squirrels are here.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, we have snoring dog, squirrel on the screen. It's a busy day in the barbershop. Yeah, those greens, they are fresh herbs, I feel like. I don't know if it's like a sage or something in that zone, maybe. It doesn't quite go minty, where sometimes that happens for us, but I don't really get that. It's just keeping it that cleaner side.
Yeah.
There is a woodsy thing after that.
Ooh, what kind of get?
Or maybe more the amber side that you say.
Oh, yeah, right.
Like I see this color in there somehow.
Yeah.
But I feel like if someone walked by smelling like this, they could be in a suit. They could be in their normal kind of day wear. It could be anything. It could be your normal scent you wear every day.
Let me see if this would be the kind of thing where I'd love it if the barber just kind of threw it on me without asking.
Right, like if that was just an Italian barber.
Okay, the citruses go a little dry and savory. I would kind of want one of my aftershaves to be a little on the sweeter side. But this is not, I think, one of those traditional American aftershaves. This is a little bit more of the European, refined, more dried, herby sort of an aftershave. Like, this is their classic aftershave from the 50s.
Like, if they had to have their own barbershop, I kind of would put this sort of in that lane.
Right. A very herby, not sweet sort of barbershop.
Yes. Yeah, there's something about it that I could totally see that being like a staple somehow.
Yeah, and a little bit of like a 4711 or 1147, whatever that one is in there a little bit, like that orange neroli kind of a feel.
Yeah, I would agree. It's funny. If I hadn't seen on the label that it said original talc, I would have thought the name of the soap was Antica Barberia, like an antique barbershop.
Yes.
Would, by the smell, would be the name I'd want to call it.
How much talc do you get?
I really am not getting as much.
I don't get as much either.
Not even like 20%.
No.
So their talc must be a little different.
Yeah.
Because,
something.
Should we see if we lather? If it has more talc,
you know,
maybe?
I am very curious about that. Y'all,
Right?
This is my brush and bowl from AKA Brushworks. Amelia and Gardner made this for me. This was made as an homage to the very first shopping trip where I got my first pair of Chuck Taylors. And my mom and I labored over that decision for about half an hour standing there in Mervyn's. And at the end of the night, I had narrowed it down to either a turquoise blue pair or a magenta pair. And I asked Mom what one she would get. And she got this weird look on her face and said, let me deal with your father. Get them both. They are far too cool. I can't decide. And on special days, you can wear one of each. It's the 80s. That's how awesome the 80s were. Even in the middle of the 80s, you knew it was the 80s. Okay, y'all, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. This is about the same consistency as one of our harder soaps.
Yeah, I would say it's not a puck to me.
No,
Like, I wouldn't
not at
say
all.
that. But it's interesting, the phrasing they used was solid shaving cream.
Right. Is there stearic acid in this?
Please hold.
I kind of feel
Yes,
it under my fingers.
there is. That's the first one.
I can feel it. Stearic acid makes nice bubbles, y'all. All right, and this is our bougie sprayer from the Smaldridge family. And what we do is we just wet the soap and we let those other 9 or 10 sprays just hang out there at the bottom of the bowl. And we keep it vertical. So the brush comes at it. That little bit of water is going to wet the bristles and start to draw the soap onto them. We're going to go forwards, backwards, but still keeping it on the drier side. Push down, see what the backbone knows. Start loading that soap up into the bristles. And then, what do we do around here at the Barbershop Duet? We spin the brush about 25% in your hand. Give those bristles a new orientation to come at that soap. And if you see a spirograph pattern starting to appear on the bottom of the bowl, that's just waiting for the rest of that water to come up. Now, hold on. Be patient.
A few moments later.
We're going to turn the brush one more time, so only about 10% of that soap is left at the bottom of the bowl. And then, here's the Evel Knievel part for the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. We're going to sop up the rest of that water and start mixing it in with the soap that's on the bristles. The bubbles are going to start kind of big, and then they're going to start to get smaller. Ooh.
Oh.
I get a woody, savory citrus coming out of this. What do you sense?
I would agree with that, but you got to add in some kind of an herb in there. I'm really getting
Yeah.
hit with whatever that green note
What do you
is.
think it is?
Maybe more basil,
100%.
which is in barbershops a lot.
That's
so.
why she's here, folks. This is basil. But it's way more than I've ever sensed in a barbershop before. We see basil a lot, but it's usually used very sparingly. Well, here it's not.
It's not too much. Like, it doesn't
No,
overpower the
it's
mix
not like
of the
Pizza
scent.
Hut or anything.
But I do really smell it.
Just lovely, almost a vetiver sense without having to go grassy.
Right.
I mean, factory soaps didn't start in a factory. This still started in somebody's garage in a crock pot and then just got bigger and bigger
Right?
and bigger
They had
someday.
to start somewhere.
Right? All right, y'all, and here's the moment I have been waiting for. I'm going to put some of this on my face. So when we do watch Angela with the Shave Arcade, we like to see how the lather coats. And while we don't do shaving here on the Barbershop Duet, we still show you.
Oh,
Oh,
feel good?
this feels different. Oh, I see.
It looks, I mean, just the consistency in there, it looks very fancy.
Now I know why Mr. Lane especially wanted me to try this, y'all. While he does know his sense extraordinaire, he is an expert on lather and formula of base. And boy, this is different. I want you to try this. From the moment those bristles hit your face, it is a creamier texture. You feel that?
Smells even better up by your
Whoa.
face, too. But yeah, it's thick.
Right. And sticky, stays right where you put it.
Wow. I wonder what that little difference is. Okay, wait, here's a whole little thing. Formulated according to an ancient recipe.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Containing no dyes or preservatives and using highly select natural ingredients of vegetable origin, including Cocos nucifera oil, derived from dried coconut fruit to reduce inflammation and provide moisture to the skin. I wonder if that's some magic over here.
Yeah, and you know what? I might even want to go deeper still. Let's take a look at the scent note. All right, y'all, back to the sales page at antica-barberia.us. Here are your scent note.
Our irresistible, charming, traditional talc fragrance. All right, so we both agree that there is not just talc in this.
Y'all, there is a world of stuff swimming around under that. I don't even really get talc, so they just want to keep those secrets to themselves, and that's their prerogative.
Right? That's fine.
But we might be able to derive some clues from this gorgeous aftershave splash bottle. I thought this was an EDP.
Looks like 3.3 fluid ounces
There
here.
you go. All right. Look at this golden color.
I know, it looks fancy.
Let's see how different it is. I was told by Angela that Cellist Splash is super different from the Cellist soap.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, see, not just talc. No way.
This is savory.
Yeah.
Citrus. And then herbs. And then stuff.
and amber,
then some
maybe?
magic. And then some amber. And then talc. Why do you think they put talc on the label? It's like so underneath this scent.
That's why I've got to be sure their talc is different than our talc.
Right? Hold on.
I mean, it's wonderful. It almost has like a boozy hit somehow.
Yes, this is a cocktail. Hold on.
With fresh herbs and in a wood glass.
I'm going more on this. Hold on.
I definitely see why he made sure to send this. It is not just talc. Like,
This is a cruise ship destination
Yeah.
scent. That's what this makes me think of.
like even this could be cruise ship from like Titanic years to now.
This is the kind with 2 stacks, a transatlantic liner. This is the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You've had Italian exchange students. Did they have like a scent to them that was Italian?
It's funny because I was in high school, so all the guys around us were in high school, and it was kind of the high school version. But I do have to say, this does feel Italian somehow. Only because the fresh herbs were a very big thing. Any restaurant, every storefront, even in the family's homes that we stayed in, like they had fresh herb gardens everywhere. So that part does not surprise me at all. And that amber hue adds something. I'm not sure if it's more of like a boozy hit, an amber thing. It almost could just be the spices that are in there.
Like if Grand Marnier wasn't as sweet, like something like that.
But I feel like you went in for the fanciest shave of your life, and then they threw this on you at the end. But now I want to know what their talc smells like. I feel like this is a more morning scent, like there's almost still fog outside or something.
100%. Yeah, early morning where it's still a little cold. This is not a nighttime scent.
I don't think so. That's why I'm thinking you went to the barbershop in the morning or something,
Right.
like you're getting your day started.
I don't think there are any barbers within 100 miles of this spot that don't close before the sun goes down. It might be weird to get your hair cut in the dark.
I guess for barbers, not for a beauty salon.
Oh,
They'll
do you go
take
at
you
night?
any hour.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I did get highlights one summer. I am from California. It's funny. There are 2 places that all of the great barber stuff comes from. The United States and Italy. Like, this is the OG.
These are classy boxes.
I
Let me
know.
just point out.
Just the presentation.
This is a serious thing. So, yeah, you're right. This is 3.3, 3.4
Oh.
ounces. And this little tub here, 5.07. Very
go.
accurate. They call this their luxury shaving cream. It does have a luxurious hit to it. I gotta say, they're not wrong.
Freshly squeezed orange juice that you take every ounce of sweet out of. Is that kind of what this smells like?
That's what brings me in the door. But then it takes me into the greens and then the ambery business and then a whole different trip.
With the orange leaves. There you go. And you know, with this, I think a lot of what we pay for in the United States are really high quality scent oils. But I think a part of what happens in Italy is it's more about super high quality lathering ingredients and not so much about the scents. So they kind of put all of their energy into that formula, but I can see why, because that
Right.
is notably a phenomenal shaving cream.
Right.
So it's pretty simple. Y'all just have a little shaving soap talk show here on YouTube, and you're going to cover some of the most beguiling shaving soap scents that the world has to offer. But every once in a while, you're going to have your friends let you know that there are some factory soaps. There are some soaps from Amazon. There are some Parassos that need your attention. And when you do get to experience those, they're going to be a little bit out of your wheelhouse, but boy, are you going to get your own. So head over to Antica-Barberia.us to find this and all kinds of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Antica Barberia. And you know how when you hear a song from the 1920s or you read something that was written in the 1920s, you know it has a classic feel about it. Well, that's the scent of this. The word ancient was used on their sales page, y'all. This is reminiscent only of 4711, something like that. Hundreds of years of wisdom put into this. And the formula, that's the true champion here. Creamy, incredible, sticky, different, safe. Love this. Can't wait to try the other one. Welcome to Messages.
So for our February giveaway, we wanted to give you a chance to get a $20 gift card to Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement.
Yeah, y'all, and all you have to do to be eligible for this giveaway is send us an email here to wesetyou@thebarbershopduet.com so that we can get back to you. It's the only way we communicate about our giveaways. And then check back here on our first March episode to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck. Well, thank you, Doug Lane, for our trip to Italy today, because this was an adventure.
It was awesome and so different. Y'all, I am so beguiled by my sweets. But I think much like your taste in food matures as you get older, you start to appreciate the scents that are not based around a sweet note, but are based around more interesting things instead.
And it really does feel like a scentscape, like it's taking us to Italy or something, because it's not the way the formulation would have been made here. There is something different. And
just the way the citrus is coming up against those dried herbs. Y'all, we're about to fire off an email to these good folks and ask them if they could let us know what other scent notes are going on in here, because this is far more than just talc. If you try it, put it in the comments.
Agreed. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
Oh, you'll smell more Italian just watching this.